Hey folks, welcome back to Risner Cutlery. I'm Brian, and today we just wanted to give you an update of what's been going on over here the last week or two, so let's get into it. On Friday, we released our latest QSP exclusive, the Button Lock Penguin in Jigget Titanium. We have three options for these: gold, gray, and black Jigget Titanium handles. This one in my hand is obviously the gold model. We were really excited to bring these to you guys, and the release has gone very well, with a bit over half of the gold and gray handles selling out on the first day. If you still want to get in on these, there's still time to do so, but I wouldn't wait forever because they seem to be pretty popular, especially the gold Jigget Titanium model. Let's go over some specs for the Button Lock Penguins. As you can see, these are Jigget Titanium handles, and the jigging is excellent. You might recall we've had Jigget Titanium on penguins and hedgehogs before, and these arrived just as well done. It's super lightweight, it's nice and smooth, and there's no sharp edges, and the handles are just fantastic. QSP really knocked it out of the park on these. For the blade, you get a hollow ground S90V blade. It's about as sharp of an edge as you can ask for, and the S90V means it's going to stay sharp for a long time, assuming you aren't using it to chop wood. These are running on ceramic ball bearings, so it's a really smooth opening action right out of the box. Each one of these comes with a titanium pocket clip, secured with 2 titanium Torx screws, so it won't be coming loose anytime soon. The black handled version has a black titanium coating on the blade if you're into that murdered out look. Again, we're really impressed by the quality QSP put into these button lock penguins. If you think you could use a premium button lock knife, then these exclusives might be what you're looking for. And if the Jigget Titanium is not for you, then stay tuned because we aren't done with these just yet. Alright, let's talk about our Cooper Cutlery release. I didn't get to make this video before they all sold out last week, but Cooper just released another batch from their factory right here in Ohio, and they're really ramping things up down there in Winchester. For those who don't know, Cooper Cutlery is a new American maker of traditional knives, and they now own the trademarks to Schatt & Morgan, as well as some other names like Beaver Falls Cutlery and Dollar Knife Co. Their knives are made on the original equipment from the Schatt & Morgan factory, which they purchased along with the trademarks and moved it all to Ohio, where they're now in full operation. If you like traditional knives and you like knives that are made in America, then Cooper is worth keeping an eye on as they develop their brand. Alright, so we just had our latest release from Jack Wolf Knives, that being the Gunslinger Jack. Now normally Jack Wolf knives are known for their high-end slip joints, but Ben Belkin, the owner and designer, has been experimenting with flipper knives as well, and that brings us to the Gunslinger Jack. There's a few of these left, but not many, so if you missed the release, we have a handful of each left. Inside the tube, you get a few extra goodies, like a microfiber cloth, one of those little collectible POG tokens, and each Gunslinger comes with a recessed plug for the removable pocket clip. You also get some stickers, because who doesn't like stickers? This first one I have is the titanium checkered handle, and probably my favorite of the Gunslingers. The handle feels great in your palm, it's very grippy, and I love the blue anodized backspacer and screws. It's a really good looking combination of materials. Like I said, these are flippers, not slip joints, and you can open them with either a finger flick using the nail nick or the jimping on the spine of the blade lets you flip it open as well. The ceramic ball bearings make opening a breeze, and it's a pretty great knife to fidget with. The blade also features a belt satin finish to round things out. I hope we see more flipper knives from Jack Wolf. It's great to see a quality brand like this experimenting with different styles and bringing something new to the table. This next one I have for you is the Fat Carbon Nebula handle for a bit of red, white, and blue in the lineup. These all come with S90V blades, and they're hollow ground as well to give you that really thin, extra slicey blade geometry. The liner and bolster are one piece of bead blasted titanium, and you get polished titanium Torx screws to hold it all together. The anodized pocket clip is removable, and the recessed plug that comes with each knife can be installed for clipless carry, and that makes the knife even thinner if you want to keep it in a slip or something like that. And the last gunslinger I have here on the table is the Fat Carbon Dark Matter Gold handle, my second favorite of the gunslingers. Fat Carbon does a really nice job with their materials, Both the Nebula and Dark Matter Gold handles are smooth. There's no stray bits of carbon flaking off or cracking. The gold is subtle but very noticeable, especially in the right lighting. Like I mentioned, we only have a few of these gunslingers left, so don't wait too long if you're interested in a flipper model from Jack Wolf Knives. Okay, before we go, I thought I'd mention that we have some new leather knife slips available now as well. These are our small logo leather knife slips, and they're made here in the USA and are an affordable way to protect your knives, especially more traditional style slip joints. We've got 90s neon orange with the contrasting stitching. That's our newest addition to the collection. We've got black as well if you prefer a more muted look. These are all made of high quality vegetable tanned leather. They're very sturdy and hold up well as long as you keep the leather dry. Next is the 80s retro wave model. That's also a new color option. And finally, we have the always popular olive green knife slip available as well. These size small slips will fit most knives under 4 inches, but we also have large slips available that will accommodate your plus size knives as well. If you choose to remove the pocket clip from the gunslinger jack, for example, they'll fit into one of these nicely. Well, that's what's been going on over here at Risner Cutlery. Head on over to traditionalpocketknives.com to check these out and see what else we have going on. As usual, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.